out there at the high-rise towers of Miami. It's the Nationals and Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the East-leading Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
The guys will have much more to talk about as the night progresses, but first, let's give you a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Washington Nationals as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. They'll match up against the fellow you see right here, the veteran right-hander Henderson Alvarez. Denard Span makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
For Washington, center fielder, Denard Span.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
7-11.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Temperature at first pitch, there it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. So Span retired to start things out, and with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Jamie Carroll will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Hit on the ground towards first. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Ryan Zimmerman will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. Sets the target low here, and it misses, 1-1. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Bogusevic is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. They'll match up against an imposing presence indeed. The #1 overall pick in 2009, hard-throwing right-hander Steven Strasburg. And defensively, here's how Washington will take the field behind him. Christian Yelich will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, the left fielder, number 21, Christian Yelich.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1, 2, 3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Brian Bogusevic will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
0-1.
A runner at first with no outs here. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When a guy like this on the mound has got you down 0-2, that's a tough hole to climb out of.
Fouled back. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I love this pitch right here. Just an elevated fastball with 2 strikes. Nothing much to it. He just says, this is just a good old country fastball, and he runs it right by him.
Garrett Jones will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. For Yelich, he picks up stolen base number 7 so far on the year. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And that misses 2-2.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put 2 men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a look and a throw back to second. Runners back. On a big swing here as he drives this one out to deep right center field. This is to the track, to the wall, and gone. A home run. A 2-run home run for Garrett Jones. Home run number 15 for him thus far. And the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
This is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. That home run being called a 426-foot shot. And this is fouled back and out of play. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, this is how you got to do it in this league. If you give up a 2-run home run, you got to just move on quickly. He's still upset about it, don't get me wrong, but it's when you dwell on it that you get yourself into more trouble.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Greg Dobbs. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
0-1.
And Dobbs can't come up with that one as he falls into a quick hole here, 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
2-strike pitch from Strasburg. 0-2 pitch is a curveball that misses 1-2. Fouled back. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And this is a hallmark of this ball club. They grind out their at-bats. They're going to make you throw a ton of pitches.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. Wilson Ramos will get his first shot at it here. He's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip at.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Grounded foul off to the left, so they'll do it again. And a good strike 2 pitch there as he has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled away. Now another 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And it gets under the 2-2 a bit as this is sent in the air out to straightaway central. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
And it's worth pointing out here with the trade deadline approaching, it's getting to be nervous time for some of these guys. You never know what can happen this time of year.
Bryce Harper will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And this will wind up a foul ball. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Adam LaRoche.
Adam LaRoche will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. And here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk here would at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, this guy has some pop.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-1 now to LaRoche. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Jason Worth would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Jason Worth will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Oh, look out now. Guys don't like it when you miss up and in like that. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Hitters count 2-0. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They're down 2-0. Jared Saltalamacchia will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Catcher, Jared Saltalamacchia.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. A little bit outside, 2-1.
Here we go again. He's fallen behind already here to start the second. I guess he didn't learn his lesson.
3-1 now. Now here it comes. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Now here's a swing and a ground ball. No problem here, 1 away.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good, strong throw.
Adeiny Echeverria will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Now the first pitch is in the air out toward right field. Harper is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Ed Lucas will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had 1 step out of the batter's box, headed towards first already.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. Miami down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Ian Desmond will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. And he'll lay off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Washington shortstop. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. And here's a ball rolled foul. Still 2 strikes. Oh, and he turns on this fastball and sends it out to deep left field. And I would say he got just about all of that one as this ball is gone. A home run. A solo home run that time for Ian Desmond. Number 13 for him on the year. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
This is just their first hit of the night, but what a hit it was. He squares up on this thing perfectly and just drives it over the wall. That had some serious hang time to it.
Steven Strasburg will step in now.
Batting 9th, pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
First offering on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And this is fouled back and out of play. Base is empty here with nobody out. Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Denard Span. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And Span will watch another one miss. It's 2-0 now. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. Jamie Carroll waits on deck. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Jamie Carroll will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Pitch out, nothing doing. Runners on first with 1 down. Span runs. Swing and a liner towards second. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And they have trouble with it in right center. And they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game. And he'll get in there safely.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Ryan Zimmerman will dig in now with 2 runs already home and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch coming. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
Now a bullet to first. Oh, and he botches it. A throw to the plate, and Jones puts it on the money. He's out at home plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Wilson Ramos will try it again. He flew out his first time. First pitch to him. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now a swing and an easy ground ball to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 2-2. Henderson Alvarez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Now the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch-out, 1 away. So in just 1 turn through the lineup, that's already 5 strikeouts for him here in the contest. And we show you the Nationals leaders in that category. You can see he's right up there at the top of the list. Christian Yelich will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's Desmond now at short. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
But this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Brian Bogusevic will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Big hole on the right side. Here's the first pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. The tag by Desmond, and he is out at second base.
Well, that was kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Span will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And after 3, it remains a 2-2 tie. Bryce Harper will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
For the Nationals, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
2-1.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
The 3-1 coming. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that pronto.
Adam LaRoche will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Harper running from first. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he'll throw over to first to complete the double play.
Well, not a whole lot you can do right there, because even though this ball isn't hit very hard, if you're already in motion, there's no going back. And they're able to turn this into an easy double play.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And here's the left fielder, Jason Worth. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. And a fastball swung on and hit in the air to left. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nationals go quietly. On to the bottom of the 4th. This game's tied at 2-2. Garrett Jones will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Ball 2. Here it comes. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And he's safe at first, so he's aboard on the drop third strike. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Giancarlo Stanton will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, and in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Greg Dobbs will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. And a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. One pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Strasburg with a check at first. And they'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Two. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Now batting.
Jared Saltalamacchia will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Ian Desmond will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Shortstop, Ian Desmond.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Come on, Marlins!
Upstairs with this one as they try to change the eye level here. It's 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on Show Track. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decide to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through it.
Steven Strasburg will try it again, set down on strikes his first time. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Now another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last 2 hitters.
And a fastball fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Denard Span will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. Here's one hit towards the hole. He's got it. And he throws it away.
Well, he knew he had to hurry the throw. I mean, this is one of the faster guys in the league, so he didn't really have time to get his feet set, and he winds up rushing the throw, and it gets away.
Jamie Carroll will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
And now on the mound, after all these errors, some guys will start thinking, I got to take matters into my own hands out here. A lot of times, that can just make things worse.
The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw down to second here is by him and into center field. And this is fired right into center field. And he is going to score now all the way from first on a play that was nothing short of a disaster all the way around.
Boy, and that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on no base hits, 2 costly errors, and no one left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Nationals 3 and the Marlins 2. Adeiny Echeverria will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Too high to start the inning. It's 1-0. Cold strike at the knees, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Yeah, a lot of strikeouts for these guys, but not too many walks. In fact, no walks until this at-bat right here. That's their first of the ball game.
Ed Lucas will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Two runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far tonight. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Well, not only is that 10 strikeouts now, but I'll tell you what, we've still got a few innings to go here. If he keeps throwing the way he is, he can make that number really interesting by the time this one's through.
Rob Brantley will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19, Rob Brantley.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Christian Yelich will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. In the air, down the left field line and deep. And Worth will put this one away with ease to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Still a 3-2 ball game. A.J. Ramos will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Ryan Zimmerman will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Third baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
A ball hit hard to the left side, but this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. 1 gone.
Maybe not the most convincing start to his appearance right here, but he gets that first out anyway. And you'll see this ball's hit right on the screws, but hey, better to give up a line drive out than a seeing eye single.
Wilson Ramos will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. And now the second pitch of the inning is popped up over on the left side of the infield. Dobbs will wait on it, and there's the second out of the inning.
He'll take a long exhale on his way back to the dugout. You know, when he looks back on the tape of this, he'll realize that he needs to be a little more committed to his swing. He had no chance of that working out well for him.
Bryce Harper will stand in. Base on balls his last time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. This is up the middle, and it's going to get into center field. It's a 2-out hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Adam LaRoche will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
Now a ball hit hard toward first, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they still lead it 3-2. Brian Bogusevic will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
Here's the first offering. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. One and one.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Strasburg on 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Garrett Jones will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Here's the 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now he's going to get a visit from his catcher just to make sure he's all right. But this might actually be more of a stall tactic here. I mean, his pitch count, it's starting to get up there, so this might just be to buy a little time for that bullpen.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Too high, and it's 3-0. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. That one's in there, 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. And the pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Welcome back to South Florida. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Carlos Marmol is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Jason Worth will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Up high, 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Fouled back. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Ian Desmond will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now the first pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Here comes a 1-2. And this is bounced weakly down the line, a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, but this will land foul just shy of the wall. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to the first baseman. Jones is in time. 2 away now.
across.
And the call's been made for a pinch hitter now as Nate McLouth has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle.
Nate McLouth.
And that misses ball one. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time.
Yeah, there's a good one right there. Right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Craig Stammen will come on to make his 40th appearance this season.
Number 35, Craig Stammen.
Greg Dobbs will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two and 0 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. But he's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Now the 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Sharply hit back up the middle, and the tying run is on to start the inning. It's a leadoff single.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
Jared Saltalamacchia will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he's safe.
Well, that may just open the door wide enough for these guys to get back into this ball game. Now you've got the tying run in scoring position at second base, so a base hit could get us right back to even.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in a strike zone.
Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. 3-0 now. The alarm bells are ringing now.
They're getting louder and louder, too.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Short lead from second. Now the pitch. And he misses, ball 4. So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Ed Lucas will get his shot now with a golden opportunity to tie this game and perhaps even take the lead. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Now, you can't think corner or perfect pitch here on the mound. This has got to be somewhere near the middle, and you just got to hope you get lucky.
Hard hit ball. Caught down there at third. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
You know, people like to say all the time that baseball is a game of inches. Well, this one might be more like a few feet, because if this ball gets over his head, they're going to tie this game and probably even take the lead. Instead, this winds up right in his glove.
Marcell Ozuna will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
And now you can go for 2 up the middle here with 1 away. It's a little riskier, but it is an option.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Here's the 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And this is going to be a foul ball. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Another 1-2 delivery. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Swing and a hot shot toward third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
You know, people like to say all the time that baseball is a game of inches. Well, this one might be more like a few feet, because if this ball gets over his head, they're going to tie this game and probably even take the lead. Instead, this winds up right in his glove.
Christian Yelich will dig in now, needing to come through here with the bases loaded and 2 men out. Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Can't afford to get overconfident on the mound. You've got 2 of the 3 outs you need here, but this is still a very dangerous hitter. You're not out of the woods yet.
And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Boy, and if these guys come away with nothing here, they'll have squandered a real good opportunity.
And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. He'll come home with it, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
How about that? They don't even have to put a ball in play to get that tying run home. He's in to score on the wild pitch, and on top of that, the go-ahead run moves up 90 feet as well.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, he's got a big pitch coming up here. That would be huge if he could get out of this with the game still even.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Marlins forced to settle for 1. 8th inning coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new pitcher entering now, and it'll be the very hard-throwing right-hander Henry Rodriguez. Denard Span will stand in, and it's a bullpen game now. Both starters out as we begin inning number 8.
Yeah, both starters are out, and since we're tied, both starters not going to be involved in the decision.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Jamie Carroll will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
A good job there making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Ryan Zimmerman will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Good eye there by young Zimmerman as he moves ahead in the count 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
A 2-1 offering. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first.
Well, anybody who calls this place home will tell you this is not a home run hitting park, but it will give up its share of doubles. And this one moves runners to second and third now as they're looking to cash in.
Kevin Slowey is going to have his work cut out for him here.
Number 45, Kevin Slowey.
Wilson Ramos will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Your job right here on the mound, gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Oh, that go-ahead run still stuck there on third with 2 out now. There's no doubt. They would have to feel they let a big opportunity get away if they wind up stranding him there.
Bryce Harper will dig in, 1 for 2 to this point in the ball game. And there's the 4th wide one, so they'll go after the next guy with a force at any base here and 2 men gone.
And this is probably the right decision here with 2 outs. Too many things can go wrong when you let him swing the bat.
Adam LaRoche will dig in here with the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
He's been tough to deal with this year. He's 2nd on the team in RBIs, so this is a golden opportunity.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss as LaRoche finds himself in a quick 0-2 hole here.
Oh, he's still got to make one more big pitch, but this is a great start with the bases loaded.
Too high, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Oh, he's right on this one. This is hit deep to straightaway center, and he's not going to get there. It's over his head. Zimmerman scores. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Boy, you talk about coming up with a big hit when your guys need it most. Late in a tie game, you take a little flair to get a run home. But he gives them way more than that as he clears the bases with a 3-run double.
Carter Capps will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Jason Worth will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. Now for LaRoche, that's 12 doubles now on the campaign. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Three runs already home here. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
Ian Desmond will stand in, the 8th batter in the inning, as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out.
All right, let's go.
And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
The 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And Stanton will put this one away, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Nationals 6 and the Danny Espinoza will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 8, Danny Espinosa.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Tyler Clippard will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Joe Mahalo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Brian Bogusevic will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8.
Brian Bogusevic.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. For Espinoza, the second baseman. Throw on by Espinoza takes care of him for the first out.
The batter, first baseman, Garrett
Garrett
Jones.
Jones will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And this is going to be a foul ball. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Misses, ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Go yard, go yard.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Boy, it's been a good, solid inning so far out of the pen. Let's see if he can wrap this one up.
Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. We've played 8 full. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-3. Mike Dunn will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Joe Mahalo will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Shortstop, Joe Mahalo.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Denard Span will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1.
Yep, they went right back to that same pitch on the outside corner, and that's a good job of laying off both times.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now. Danny Espinoza waits on deck. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Around second, Span. He's on his way to third. And they won't get Span. He's in at third with 3 bases.
It's going to take some time for outfielders to get a feel for how to play balls like this here in this new ballpark. That time It took a little while for this ball to get flagged down, and as a result, he makes it all the way up to third here with 3 bases.
Danny Espinoza will bat here. No official at-bat, but he's scored a run thus far. And he drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Runner away from third. Now the pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
I don't think his goal coming in was to make things interesting. He's sure not finishing things off in style.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Well, you know, he needed to make sure that he could cash in on that one-out triple, and the sacrifice fly is going to get the job done. That's a good piece of hitting.
Ryan Zimmerman will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And now after that sac fly, this is where you got to just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Come on, guys, let's go.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Oh, and he throws it away.
And this is how you break out of a cold streak. This is his second hit of the ball game, and this one goes for extra bases. And you could see that confidence is slowly starting to come back at the plate.
Jacob Turner will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Jacob Turner.
Wilson Ramos will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there, mistaken location, and he is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
And goodness, this is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Bryce Harper will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around.
Harper.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Bogusevic is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's the Nationals 9 and the Greg Dobbs will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time.
Third baseman, Greg Dobbs.
And he takes ball 1. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Ball 2.
And this is where a guy who's been around a long time knows, hey, we're not going to make up the difference with just one swing. It's going to take base runners. So that's a good job of being really patient at the plate.
And he lays off a pitch just below the knees. It's 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Oh, the good curveball there, and it's 3-2. Pitch on the way. And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. Zimmerman is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away.
Well, this will wind up nothing more than a pop-out in the scorebook. But what won't go unnoticed in that dugout is that he battled for an awfully long time there. That takes a lot of energy out of a guy when he's got to throw that many pitches.
Jared Saltalamacchia will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins are now down to their final out of the game.
Yeah, and you know, that's a nice play back there behind the plate. For a big guy, look how quickly he springs to his feet, gets rid of that mask, and then he finds the ball here to make the throw to first to get his man.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
big bat for the Nationals tonight, well, it belonged to this man, Denard Span. Strike oppose, he's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, and I think we probably could have given this award to 3 or 4 different people, but you definitely can't overlook his contribution. He really played a great ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. Washington is victorious in this one, 9-3. Good night from Miami.